Well, good day, you're very welcome back to the channel. You're looking at wee Binian and sleeve Binian. So wee Binian and big Binian. And we're not here to see that, we're here to see this thing, which is an old Irish cottage at the foot of these amazing Mourne mountains here. So come on with me as we take a look at this old abandoned Irish cottage. One of my subscribers from Hungary has very kindly put in a specific request for more of these kind of things. So Mr. O, if you are listening, this is for you, an old Irish abandoned cottage. Since my last one that got over 7,000 views was so popular with you and many other people, I've been asked to do this again. So come on with me as we see this Irish cottage, and you can see modern farming. They're doing the bales here outside of Annalong in the Kingdom of Mourne, and I'm just avoiding them. Hopefully there's not too much noise pollution behind me, but come on with me as we see this old abandoned Irish cottage. Of course, looks like a single story one. What you're seeing is what I'm seeing. I haven't even been in it, haven't been up to it yet. I saw it as I was coming down from having summited Moolieve. I was on my way to summit wee Binian, saw the wee old abandoned Irish cottage and thought, Mr. O from Hungary has asked me to have a look at more of these. I saw it and I thought, right, I better record it or I'll be in trouble with him. So here we go here. I can imagine it looks like the cottage was built sometime between 100 and 150 years ago. It was obviously built to last, because 2024, good portions of the gable wall. In fact, there's some brickwork. Don't know if that was a previous building or this was the entrance. And I always marvel at some of these beautiful, clearly planted trees that were planted by hands long gone now, that would have formed the garden and the laneway. I'm sure I'm on the laneway here as we go up and see this amazing cottage. Look at those beautiful trees all around it, and the boulders too. I'm trying to avoid getting my feet too wet. And we're coming up right up to the entrance. And in fact, the cottage is a good deal bigger than what I thought it was. Obviously the roof has given way, but the stone walls remain. I'm telling you, the Mourne men that built the Mourne wall, which covers miles and miles in the Mourne mountains, and the ones that built, the settlers that built all these dwelling places that still stand years later, incredible. Even look at that wall there. Look at the Mourne wall granite boulders that form the boundary of that particular field. So this is the cottage. Let's take a look at it. It looks like it's extensively used by the sheep. And you can see the 2 feet thick windows. I'm not going to go in too much. Goodness, it has been used extensively. So there is the fireplace. This is just purely sheep manure that hasn't been lifted in decades. I was not expecting it to look like this. So if we take a look back, right, where my foot is there, you can see how much sheep manure is taking up the house. That must be about 3 foot thick of sheep manure. And as I appear in this window, you can see the fireplace that has been just almost out of sight by the sheep manure. And you can see the girder there with some of the roofing. I was actually expecting to walk into the cottage. I wasn't expecting it to be beneath human height, or someone like me who's over 6 foot, not to be able to stand in there, but such has the use been by sheep that it is about 2 or 3 feet high of sheep manure. But look at the exquisite fireplace. I wonder, can I go in a little bit more here? Come on with me. Didn't really want to go in too much in the sheep manure. I'm gonna dirty my car. Come on with me. I'm in now, sure, may as well have a look. Goodness, look at that. I'm standing in about 2 or 3 feet high of sheep manure. Roof's caving in here. Been built, it looks like it's limestone or something inside here. If we go out the roof, there you go. Probably a cottage that was built in the 19th century, maybe before. There's a Velux window outside it, so come on with me as we go out of here. The sheep have been using it, not the people. The beautiful countryside. Can't believe I walked in about 2 or 3 feet thick of sheep manure. It was obviously built extremely well. I would put it perhaps around the famine time, 1830s, maybe the late 19th century. It was built extremely well, wasn't it? I'm sure the roof's been done once or twice since. But look at that there. Look at that. The slope of the roof. I wonder, has that been put in since? I wonder has that been... Oh no, it looks like it's the original. It looks like it's the original. It was always a slopey, slanty roof. But I think those chimneys are amazing. Look at that. Absolutely unbelievable. Look at the garden as well. This is what their garden would have looked like. You can see the stone boundary walls all around. Again, the occupants no doubt would have planted those trees. Tom McLean or some expert, if you're watching, you can tell me what those trees are. Are they sycamore? With the sycamore seeds, I think they might be. This was a sizable garden. This was a sizable dwelling place. Obviously, our houses nowadays are about, I don't know, 7, 8, maybe 10 rooms in it. This dwelling place here had 1 room, which was their main living quarters. No doubt they would have cooked over that same fireplace, and they would have entertained their guests here, and they would have slept in the corner. So what a random Irish cottage here to have enjoyed. That is thick, 2, 3, 4 feet thick high of sheep manure. It's been used since the humans abandoned. So come on with me as we just walk down here as we conclude the video and take a look at it, with the majestic mountains behind it, so you can see just all the farming that's going on and the incredible abandoned Irish cottage outside of Annalong here at the very foot of Wee Binian, which is just behind that tree, but the much bigger Sleeve Binian just above that. Wherever you are today, I hope you have a wonderful day. If you've enjoyed the content, please do subscribe for more. Over and out.